Welcome back to the Clubhouse Podcast. It's episode 4.
Where we keep Colton from touching kids and we drink responsibly.
Wow. Okay. Yeah, we do drink responsibly, but you ain't got to worry about me touching kids.
Yeah, all right.
What the fuck?
I've seen what you do in your free time.
Bullshit.
Yeah, all right.
Were you spying on me now?
No, I just hang out with you
It
too
seems like
long.
you're more of a issue than I am.
You ain't got to worry about me with them kids. I hate kids.
Old Brock's learned how to use incognito mode. Old man over here ain't quite figured it out yet.
Tech guy with the big words. As you can see, Darren is not here today. He's got more important things to do, is what he said to no, I'm just kidding. He's on the way to a wedding and can't make it here tonight, so...
Mail order bride.
Huh?
She's from Vietnam.
Oh.
Bought her out of a catalog.
What the fuck? Caleb.
What the fuck
Mute
are you
yourself.
talking about?
But he's not going to be here tonight. He'll be back next episode. We got a lot of big things planned, you know. We're going to talk about in the next episode what's fixing to go on. But yeah, I hope you checked out the last couple episodes or last 3 episodes. And this is episode 4. We got a strike on our last video for not saying drink responsibly for Truth or Drink. So drink responsibly. If you're not of age, don't drink alcohol. Is there anything else we can say about that, Caleb? I don't want another strike.
No. We'll have all our bases covered.
Okay, good. All the bases are covered. We got a guest today. Bebo. My dad.
The one and only Bebo.
My dad.
The one that's caught Colton with all his kids in his tube sock several times.
Oh, shit.
What the fuck is a tube sock?
We'll get to that.
All you need to know is when that some bitch can stand up on its own, everybody knows.
Oh, like the sock you nut in.
Yeah, do you take it and, like, crack it when you find them under your bed after years?
No, dude. I
rock
make
solid?
that the top layer of my sandwich.
Oh.
And I feed it to you when you're eating at my house.
Oh, you don't?
Remember that bread you put that gravy on?
Nope.
That wasn't gravy.
Nope.
It wasn't bread either.
Huh? Oh.
Ain't had no.
Is that
bread.
really what a tube sock is? Like a
No.
sock you jerk off
No,
with?
a tube sock's just a
Sock
big
that
ass
goes
sock.
up to your knee.
Yeah.
I mean, you can bust in an ankle sock if you want to.
You could probably bust in a little infant sock.
They going after me, Colton.
Colton and them kids, he leaves them socks behind and he just
Man,
gets all in them.
I'm just glad nobody searches my room.
You won't let nobody in your room.
There's a reason.
Yeah, because all the fucking tube socks all over.
No, it's the damn kit, dude.
The kids?
The kit. C-I-T? K-I-T?
KIT.
Okay.
God.
Cut that out.
Absolutely
I can
not.
spell like a genius.
Horse shit.
I'm Einstein.
Spell horse shit.
I would say
genius.
Hawking, but he's kind of under some heat right now, ain't he? A little robot chair
I don't know.
in the island.
He's
you
all
know.
over my TikTok. That's all I know about him.
Yeah. I want to play with the kids. Play with the kids.
All right.
Okay. So back with Bebo. Would you tell us a little bit about yourself? Something we can go into.
Well, I'm Colton's dad. Electrician. Got 2 kids that I know of. One old lady. And that's about it. What else you want to know?
Electrician. Is that what you've always done?
No. Been done heating and air work for several years. Done a lot of industrial construction and air compressor work.
Okay. So when you graduated high school,
Oh shit.
what was your plan? Like what did you want to do?
Bang hot chicks.
Yeah.
I was finna say, I'm still stuck on the one old lady. I'm surprised a man like you only got one.
A man like, whoa. Whoa.
Well,
My cheeks are red now.
You're also a volunteer firefighter.
yeah, volunteer firefighter. Been doing that for 20 something years.
Yeah. So shout out to that, saving lives and banging indoors. But
Every now and then outdoors.
every now,
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
you swim in that pool.
I did a lot, actually.
But it's like whenever you were in high school, what was your dream job? Or have you made it where you got to?
I've made it to where I wanted to be. I
Really?
mean, I didn't want to be no suit and tie type guy. I've always worked on shit.
Yeah.
Make good money. So
I know you're the only boy of 3 sisters?
2.
2 sisters?
Well, yeah, 2.
2, yeah. 2.
2.
But so I know like Grandpa took you hunting and on everything he did. So that's what you kind of followed in his footsteps, doing kind of.
Oh yeah, I mean, shit. My dad had me out in the shop with building trailers. Hell, I was probably welding by the time I was 7 years old.
I know like one thing our family was known for a while was race cars. What can you tell me
Yeah.
about that?
Oh man,
That was something I never got to experience, was the racing side of our family.
yeah, we did dirt track racing for several years.
Did you enjoy that, or were you like glad it's kind of
No,
like
it was
faded
fun
away?
until I hit my teenage years, and then we parents would go to the races, and we'd stay home and sneak out or party or whatever,
There wasn't no good-looking girls at the racetrack.
There was some girls there.
Say,
Yeah.
from my dirt track experience, there ain't nothing you want to take home to mama.
You been?
No.
I mean, I've been to races. It's been a-
5:30?
Yeah. I enjoy it.
Do you
a
know
lot.
what were they called?
What?
What was our family? The Wilson. What was it called?
It was one. Well, at the end there, it was like 1-2 Motorsports.
Did you ever see any of that while you were up there?
Man, if I did, I don't remember it. But it's been.
But it started out as steer left racing chassis. That was my dad and my uncle. They did their own thing, and then they also built race car chassis.
Oh, so they were like racing, but they also built.
Yes,
Okay, I didn't know
and
that.
help people set theirs up.
I know, like at 5:30 Speedway,
I-30.
I-30, I-30
it's
Speedway.
I-30,
You know, I did the national anthem one time.
Still
Yeah,
don't
you
know
did.
what it's called.
No, fuck.
No, they're shut down now, ain't they?
Yes, they're
Yeah.
closed.
They're closed. Does
Yeah.
that hurt a little bit?
Yeah, and I've been out of it for a pretty good while. We didn't really do the I-30 thing a whole lot. We were more, you had Hardin Speedway, Midway out there between Sheridan and Pine Bluff.
Y'all ever race in Warren at all?
Back whenever I was probably too young to remember, but yeah.
Yeah.
And then an old boy that they used to run around with at the track, I think Ronnie Vai was his name. He bought Warren Speedway and opened it back up.
I got you. Yeah, that's where I started. First being around it, and I've been to I-30 a few times, but hell, it's been years since I've even been to one of them races. I've always thought it was pretty cool.
Oh yeah, it's fun. Like the late models.
Mm-hmm. Yep, and the modified and super modified.
Yep.
That's one thing I don't know much about. I remember the first time I ever went to the races was with Dad to watch our family race,
Yep.
and it wasn't too long after that they quit racing. But that was the first time I remember listening to Can I say names of songs, or is that's good? Okay. I remember on the way to I-30, one song that stuck to me was Billy Idol.
Billy Idol.
White Wedding.
White Wedding.
White Wedding. You played that when we got on the interstate, and I was like, I could listen to that while being in a race car. So I felt it, hyped me up to go, and got there, and it was really fucking loud and really annoying. So, The food was good. There was a lot of. I thought there was a lot of bad bitches there.
I mean, you run across
We were in the
some
pits.
every now and then.
We were in the
Yeah.
pits.
Yeah.
There were some, they walking around in bikinis and shit. They got a little zipper fly open, showing through their little speedo things.
I had a few racetrack girlfriends back in the day.
Did you?
Yeah.
Seems like a lot of our family did by hearing their stories.
Oh yeah, you're there every weekend.
Every weekend.
Every weekend.
But did you ever get tired of it?
Yeah.
All right. So you're an electrician,
Yep.
but so you work in an industry.
Yeah, I'm an industrial electrician.
Okay. You're a volunteer firefighter, but you're also a part of the emergency response at the
Yes.
industry that you work at.
Yes.
How has that been for you?
I've got a lot of training through where I work as far as first responder, medical, hazmat, rope rescue, fire. Done competitions. We do competitions every year. Done pretty good in those. I think I got first place in all 3 last year.
Okay.
What's that consist of, as far as the competitions?
It's real life scenarios. You'll have industrial, fire, and just regular real life EMT.
Gotcha.
You're competing against full-time firefighters, full-time EMTs.
I got you.
So as an industrial worker, your job is an electrician, but you do this you just get called out or something?
Yes. If I'm in the middle of doing my job and we get a page where we got a man down at so-and-so, then we got to drop what we're doing, go take care of that, and get that handled and go right back to doing what you were doing before.
Yeah. So you doing that, you're not like a full-time firefighter, but you got first place in the 3 things that you competed in last year against full-time firefighters and EMTs and,
Yes.
it says a lot.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah, it says a lot for our training program that
It
we
does.
have where we're
That
at.
you getting the training, better training than I guess some of the paid departments they're getting,
Yeah.
at a industry, which I'm sure if it's an industry, it's got a lot of money into it too.
Yeah, it's not as most companies will put as much money into it as they have to because they're getting an insurance break for having us there.
Oh, okay.
So, they're not just going to give you an open checkbook on it, but they're going to do their bare minimum too. But
yeah.
I would say it'd be, I may go a month or 2 without getting a call where most EMTs and firefighters are getting calls every day.
Yeah. What I can say about that is growing up as a little tot Colton, is it was once a month or more than that. As a kid, I feel like it was more than that. I was always up at our little volunteer station in our town watching Dad do all this shit, and then that's what made me want to do what I'm doing now. I'm a full-time firefighter now, and it was growing up watching Dad do all this shit. He's still doing it as volunteer, kind of paid. You do it at your work. You get paid to go on trainings and stuff for it. You're more official than most volunteers in that line of field.
Well, most of with our volunteer fire department, we train our guys pretty good. So, a volunteer fire department gets looked down on a lot because they're not a paid department. It's just people running, and a lot of people think, if they're not actually saving something of their shit, then just a bunch of idiots.
Yeah.
Until it comes down to the time where they need you.
Well, and what I've learned from being both paid and volunteer, I find volunteer more important because it's the people that you actually know. If you're a paid firefighter, you're in a big city with a lot of people. If you're a volunteer, the people you're working on are people you know. Plus, a paid firefighter always hates on volunteers. But they're doing it for free. You know, they could be eating Christmas dinner with their family, get a tone out, and boom, they just got to up and go and do what they got to do for free. You know, they're not getting paid any money. This is complete, you know, no paid per call at this fire department. It's completely volunteer. They're gassed to get to the station or get to the scene, you know. It's honorable. It's something that I think paid firefighters really do respect it. They just don't want to, is what I think it boils down to, is that they want to think that they're king shit at a turd pile, you know, when they're getting paid to do what they do. Which, I mean, it's all respectable business.
It all is, but I respect volunteer departments really better than I do paid departments, because a lot of your paid departments, you know, they don't give a shit once they leave, and some of them don't give a shit while they're there.
Yeah. It becomes so repetitive.
A volunteer department, I mean, pretty much everybody's got to give a shit or they wouldn't be there.
Right.
Yeah. Right. For them, it's a job. For volunteers, it's more than that.
Yeah,
They're not getting paid for
shit,
it.
we got to go save
Well,
this
if you
place.
don't have, sorry, I didn't mean to cut
No,
you
you're
off.
good. You're good.
But if you don't have volunteers, the way I look at it is, and the reason why I do it is, I want somebody, if something happens to one of my family members, I want somebody to be there to help them. So that's why I do it. That's why we need people to do it. If not, there wouldn't be anybody there.
When a lot of people, like in your community, you know, small town Arkansas, we're not going to give no names, but small town Arkansas, a lot of people just live their lives, don't even think about the shit like this, you know. Like, you know, you got me, I'm an EMT firefighter. You got Brock in nursing school, fixing to be a nurse. You got you. This is all like, we normally have Darren, who is a travel
Dumbass.
dumbass.
Pretty much.
And,
Construction.
But like, we're all tied, you know, Brock's going to be more educated, but he's not going to be on the field. But we're all in the same kind of
Well,
life
Darren's
safety.
a volunteer firefighter too.
Darren is now a volunteer firefighter. I forgot about that. Yep.
And Kaleb.
And Kaleb. So damn, we're all but you. Well, you're in the medical field, so
That's
we're all
right.
on the same track.
Right.
You know, it's not something we normally talk about a lot during the podcast because it can be kind of boring. But this is just giving an insight to like the everyday person watching this video, is, you know, to what we do. You know, and so I just think it's cool that you're paid to be an electrician. You could be doing your job, and up out of nowhere, you're going to save a life, save the life, give it over to the ambulance or whatever, however the chain of command goes, and you just go back to doing your electrician shit.
Yep. That's what we do. And then you go back to the shop, and all the guys are like, oh, what the fuck happened? And all this shit. And, well, you got HIPAA, you can't really tell a whole lot about
Yeah,
it.
you can't tell
Yeah,
nothing.
But before you get that call, you know, months before, and then they schedule you off for training or something, then they're all talking shit. Oh, yeah, why y'all motherfuckers going to do that? Y'all need to be doing your job. And then, you know, you go, we had one guy where I worked that talked a lot of shit about people just getting off to go do training, getting out of doing work and all that, and walking into work one morning and he falls dead with a heart attack right at the damn gate.
Yeah.
Get him back. Now he is a very big advocate of our emergency response team.
They don't understand until they need it.
That's
Exactly.
what I was going to say. Nobody really thinks it's important until it's important.
That's right.
Like nurses, EMTs, firefighters that are paid to do it, they're thought about. Obviously, they're thought about. You know, it's broadcasted. That's their job.
Yeah.
When you're doing shit like that, just an electrician, then out of nowhere, boom, he's coming to save the day. You know, him and I'm sure y'all have a big squad or crew or
Yeah,
whatever
we
y'all
have
call it.
about 40 people on our ERT team.
But y'all don't only just do, you know, medical. Y'all also do fighting fire at the industry. So y'all don't really technically need a firefight or fire department around unless y'all need backup or something.
Right. We have fire truck, firehouse. We got everything there. We do, like I said, we do hazmat. We do rope rescue.
This is all pretty cool, pretty
Definitely.
not something I knew existed until I heard it from you. I thought, like, you go to a workplace, they have to call in outsiders to come in and help you, not insiders. I didn't know that.
If people take for granted how versatile, we all really are.
Yeah.
Well, and it takes a lot, too. You're,
100%.
You're an electrician, then out of nowhere, boom.
Yeah. And then it's not just electricians. I mean, you got regular production
Right.
people that out doing their job. Some places got to shut the machine down to go do that and then come back, start it back up and go.
Yeah, it's a lot of people that,
Yeah.
I get what you're saying. It's kind of like a mini fire department inside of, it's kind of like a big city. You're
It's
taking
like
the industry as a city.
It's like a
And you're a
miniature
firefighter.
volunteer fire department.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so moving on. Electrician job.
Yep.
How do you feel about that now that we're out of the whole EMT firefighter thing?
How do I feel about it?
Well, how do you feel about it? How'd you get to where you are in that spot? All that.
Well, like I said, I started out, my dad was a jack of all trades, so I picked up doing electrical work and, like I said, everything from him. Now, I mean, it was basic electrical that I learned from him, wiring up a house or something like that. Just kind of, I didn't go to no school for none of it. I learned it all on the job and worked my way up to where I'm at now. And
Something you found
I mean,
interesting.
we do everything. PLCs that basically controls everything that's automated, to programming them, to wiring up a light switch, to drives. I mean, we work from out there. We work from 115,000 volts down to millivolts.
Damn, I don't know a whole lot about all that, but, damn.
So lots of
That's
volts
a lot
at
of volts.
115,000.
Yeah. Caleb's also in some kind of electrician program or something.
Yeah, I'm doing an apprenticeship right now where the company I work for, we do just about everything from residential, commercial, industrial. If you need a house wired up, new construction from the ground up, we'll do it. To your well won't start out in the middle of a field and God knows where.
Like me and my dad, we live close to each other. Separate houses, but we live close to each other. And so Caleb will come over to the house. We're working on editing or some shit. We get done with that. We're like, let's drink a beer, go see what Dad's doing. And then I always feel cut out because they start talking about electrical shit. And it's like, I'm still
That's
here.
exactly
drinking beer.
how I feel right now.
Yeah. I'm there too. I don't know what the hell they're talking about. I'm pretending like I do.
Right.
Like Dad, I'll have a problem going on with my house or something. I'll call Dad and be like, hey, here's what's going on. He's like, well, just go check this. I'm like, okay. Fucking 2 hours later, EMTs are coming to my house, some shit like that. Now, he's taught me a little bit, but I don't know very much about that shit. And I don't really care to know a lot about it. It kind of freaks me out. Like, I remember whenever I got my fire department job, I went up to Dad and I was like, he'd been firefighting for a while, but he was also an electrician, so he knows about that side of it too. And I was like, we go into these burning buildings where, wood's falling apart. You got wires hanging down. I'm like, what can you do about that? He got me some little, what are they called? Little
Voltage detector.
voltage detectors. Yeah, shit like that. Yeah, Brock.
Yeah.
Do what?
Make sure I would assume, but I've never been on a paid department, but I would have assumed y'all would have been taught to, first thing you do is find the meter and turn the main breaker off.
So,
Or call the power company and have them come pull the line fuse.
I've still been a advocate of our department getting a hot stick, where you can just pull that fusible cutoff yourself, because it's stupid easy. I mean,
yeah.
you just hook that ring and
I know,
pull
like,
that. And if it's just single phase, you got one.
Yeah.
like my paid department, when you start out there, you're rookie. I mean, you're the lowest of the low. There's people above you that think about that. All you're there for is to hold a hose and spray some water, So, but they do teach you kind of a little bit about it when you go through your like standard school, but they don't ever get in depth with it.
You learn more than you'll learn in a schoolroom having the shit knocked out of you in the field. It teaches you rather quick what not to touch.
I'd rather not do that though.
Yeah, that's one thing I don't play with is electricity. Kudos to everybody that does. But
Yeah. Fuck electricity.
not me.
I don't do that shit. Break. All right, we're back from our break. One of the things, we've had one guest on so far, Jackson.
Yeah.
That's the only guest we've had.
Yep.
Well, we're only on episode 4. Yeah. Okay. We were talking about guests, off the podcast. We were thinking about who we could get on, and I was like, what about my dad? Obviously, I'm a big supporter of my dad being on the podcast, but everybody else was like more enthused than I was about having him on. Is there any reason to why?
Well, we might ask you some embarrassing shit, and you're not gonna give us the real truth. But like, say we ask old Bebo, hey, how many times you walk in old Colton choking that chicken? He gonna tell us.
Okay, I see how that's going.
Let's start with that one, why don't we?
Might as well.
Okay.
Well, I don't think I've ever walked in and caught him actually choking his chicken. But I know my fucking water bill, by the time he was the age to be able to choke his chicken till he left my house, was higher than a motherfucker. Long ass showers.
Fun fact, I never jerked off in the shower.
You was singing in that shower,
I
wasn't
was singing.
You've never
you
jerked
know.
off in the shower?
I mean, I have.
Yeah. A
But-
lot of,
There ain't
a lot
no
of fucking
way.
times when he looked.
But whenever I first figured out my thing, could do what my thing
He
does.
may not have been jerking off in the shower, but the fucking shower was running.
That's more of a little. Yeah, okay, I can get into that more. Yeah.
you? He's worked that shit out.
The shower's running to cover up some noises.
What kind of noise you making when you're jerking off?
That's what I'm
Other
wondering.
than,
The video,
He was vocalizing,
the,
singing.
the phone noise.
well, goddamn, I bought you I don't know how many goddamn pair of earbuds.
Well, you don't want to use that when you're on the toilet or on the shower.
Why not?
I don't know. Ask good Darren about the phone he's got in his hand right now. I hope he watches this shit.
I'm sure he will. He'll be watching it during the wedding.
So what else y'all want to know of me through my dad?
I want to know, I want an explanation from you. Why did you not teach that boy how to drive a stick?
I've tried.
Just couldn't do it?
Well, some people are just not teachable.
Okay.
I
We're
was
fixing to get
told-
into this. We're fixing to get into this.
I was
see it.
told a very lovely story. That gentleman right there used to work at a automotive repair shop.
Yeah.
And
I did.
apparently there was a very attractive young woman with her sort of Japanese sports car that came in for a flat repair. And
That was so bad.
yes,
It was
Colton,
so bad.
would you like to bring this car into the shop? Yes, I would. And lots of ugly noises, lots of stalling. And
I tried.
eventually he had to get the woman to bring it in.
Yeah, so I was at the mechanic shop, and there came this Brock.
What?
She was good looking. She was Asian. She was, Asians can't really go over 8, but she was a solid 8, 7.5. Oh, we got to cut that, don't we? Yeah,
Hey,
Yeah.
your
Okay.
family has a history in racing, so you're a certified racist.
yeah. Okay, back to it. Beep. Okay, she was good looking, dude.
Yeah.
And she pulled up to the bay. She was like, "Okay, I have a flat. I was a master tire repairman then. So I'm like, "Oh, I got you, boo. I got your fucking tire. I don't care where the fucking hole is. It's getting plugged. Go sit in that seat. And I see that little fucking stick thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 R. I'm like, ooh, fuck.
What's this extra pedal for?
Well, I want
Yeah.
it crank.
I tried my hardest. I knew what a stick was. I didn't know how to drive one.
Did you know
I
what your
tried.
stick was by
And
that
then-
point?
And then, well, the mechanic that used to make fun of me all the time walks out and he's like, "Want me to drive that in there for you?" And she's standing right there watching this shit. I'm like, I think there's something else going on besides the tire. Fucking drove it in, no problem. I was trying to hint at him that he needed to, do something else, pretend like he fixed something real quick. No, he just drove it in. That's when I decided I wasn't fit to be a mechanic. But he
It wasn't when the tire fell off the car that somebody test drove after you worked on it.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Damn.
That
really?
never happened. Did my boss not do the same thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I learned from the best.
Yeah. Sounds
But
like
he did. He tried to teach me to drive a stick. He's like, well, get in it and drive around. Well, hell, teach me how to drive
I
around.
showed you how to do it in the damn yard for about 30 minutes. And then you got in the driver's seat and your damn little high-tempered ass stalled out about 3 or 4 times and was like, fuck it.
No,
That
I
sounds
was
just
professional.
like you, too.
I was a professional about driving around the loop. And he's like, let's drive through the woods. I'm like, I don't know how to fucking do that.
It's not like you're going to tear it up. If you tear it up, we got 2 or 3 more sitting there.
Or if I tear it up, you know how Dad wouldn't fucking be here right now. He'd be with a belt on the outside of the porch waiting for me to
You
come
have
downstairs.
never. Tell me. All right, tell me one time I whooped your ass.
Spelling words in the 3rd grade.
That was not whooping your
You
ass.
whooped me.
That was.
I remember I was so confident that I would get these fucking answers right that Mom was like, okay, well, if you get one wrong, Dad's gonna beat the fucking shit out of
That
you.
is not how that fucking went down.
That's how I remember it.
No.
So I'm there. I'm laying on the couch and Dad's right beside me. And I misspelled like fucking lizard or some shit, you know. I forgot the Z and put an S because I thought it was the same shit, you know. No, I misspelled it and he go, well, pow, motherfucker, and knocked me out. I was out for 3 fucking days. Couldn't go to school. No, he did. That was the only time I can really remember you.
You never
So,
got a whooping.
I don't think you whooped him
You
enough.
did. You
I
have
know I didn't.
you have given me whoopings. But the thing with you is you don't have to physically touch me for me to realize I did something wrong. Y'all can see his face. Now imagine it fucking not even pissed off, just like a disappointed face, like, oops, I pissed on the floor, I missed the toilet. He'll make that fucking
my dad is the
Face.
same way. Like I might can count on 2 hands how many whoopings I got as a kid. But they gonna look at me the right way and I know I fucked up.
Yeah.
I was
That
the same. I
face-
was a quick learner.
Yeah.
that face
didn't take
and that
very many.
voice.
Yep. Yep.
It's like you fucked up. And like whenever they don't hit you and they do the face and the voice, you're just like, I wish you would have fucking hit me.
No shit.
Like it's bad. It makes you feel like you're depressed. You're eating fucking Smarties on the out of your fucking belly button, type of depressed, you know.
My dad's the same way. I couldn't tell you one time I got a whooping, but he could just look at you and
You knew.
yeah.
Yep.
You knew. That was a good way of learning, though. I mean, like even today, I'll be working on some kind of something, and Dad's over there watching me. He'll make that fucking face. I'm like, okay, well, you fucking do it then. Like we just had some fucking major ass snow blizzard shit here in Arkansas.
I wouldn't call
You
it
didn't
major.
fucking even keep me from burning my jacket up. You could have at least watched for my fucking jacket catching on fire.
I did. Okay, so my house, I get off work. You know, I work 24 hours, so I get home at 7 in the morning. I go take a shower, water pressure, all that's fine, right?
And this is at fucking like 3 degrees outside.
3 degrees. And so I get out of the shower, I'm sitting watching TV, figure they're still in bed or something, you know, everybody's off, snowstorm. And it was the weekend. And I go to wash some dishes, and there's no water pressure at all. So I'm like, I called him, not because I was worried about, you know, like me having water, but I didn't want anything to fuck up in my house where it'd be, you know, I know if something fucks up, I'm gonna need his help. I don't want him to fucking have to be, you know, give me that voice, you know.
So to get this story straight from the get-go, we know this big freeze is coming. I make sure Colton's house is winterized. I tell Colton to make sure the clubhouse is winterized
Where we're at right now.
properly. What froze?
The clubhouse. But did you not, is it not winterized?
I don't know.
There's
I
a
didn't
bucket
look
on
at
top
All
of
I
it, and the
seen
water
was a
shut off is
fucking
off.
stream of water rolling down the fucking hill. And
There
I
was
went
a-
and shut the water off.
I didn't climb in the middle of the fucking building. You seen the bucket on it, and whenever we go to kick that bucket off, you'll see the shut off is off.
Whose shit froze? Yours or mine?
You're in a house.
No. What?
is a raised-
Whose shit froze
Okay.
that I worked on? Yours or mine?
Mine.
Okay.
So we think that the water lines going into my house are froze, right? So we're just gonna heat them bitches up. We're real fast. So he gets this. What the fuck do you even call that? A fucking turbojet?
A salamander heater.
Whatever that is. And so he's fucking insulating pipes, and he's wearing a fucking jacket kind of like that, except for it's camo. And he fucking elbows the thing. I'm sitting right beside it. He elbows it. I don't have time to tell him, hey, there's a fucking flame going right there. He just fucking jump. He looks at me. I'm like, the fire. And he looks at me. He's like, my jacket. I'm like, what do you want me to do?
He's supposed to have had my back. I was working on shit. You're supposed to have been watching. That's all you
I
had to
was. You just happened so. Okay, well, let's talk about the deer stand incident of 2012.
Yeah,
Here I am, a little
good.
young tot, sitting in the deer stand with Dad. Dad's taking me deer hunting, okay? And we had those little buddy heaters. And I had my feet like right up on, like Brock's leg right there is the heater. I'm just right there. And Dad's like, get your fucking legs away. You're going to catch on fire. Well, he fucking falls asleep, and I'm looking for deer like a good little hunter, Out of nowhere, I start smelling some smoke. Dad's fucking pants caught on fire.
Well, no.
Did they not?
They did, but Colton starts hitting me. It's like, Daddy. I was like, why hell? I thought he done seen a damn deer or something. Started looking around. He said, no, your britches are on fire. And I had just told him like 10 minutes before, don't get too close to the heater now. You'll set your britches on fire.
Uh-huh. So the two incidents you've caught on fire, I was always in the right.
Was your fault.
I was always in the right. All right, so what else? What else are you and Brock wanting to know?
Man, you got anything, Caleb?
Well, I got my explanation.
Yeah, you calling me out on the standard shit all the time, man.
I know.
I'm a work in progress.
Any man whose balls have dropped ought to know. Brock.
Never had the opportunity to learn.
Any man.
Sorry.
You know what? Check us out on YouTube. Me and Brock are going to have a fucking standard lesson with Bebo and Kaleb.
I taught myself, okay? I'll be better teaching you.
No.
Now, if we had something stick shift in the yard, yeah, I'd probably go out and at least, fuck it up trying to learn. But
Gave him the keys. Told him to drive it. Even if I ain't in there, just get in there and try it.
Right. I've never had that opportunity.
I don't understand what's so hard about it. Shit, my dad put me in it. We got from stop to first. Good. We got that down. From first to second. Good. We got that down. All you need to know. I went to work for this gentleman over here that ran the pool business that he used to work for. And he's got a little 01 Tacoma with 500,000 miles on it. And they decided that's going to be my work truck. Can you drive a standard? Yeah, maybe. Can you get to first? Yes. Can you get from first to second? Yes. So he sat in the passenger seat with me and didn't say a damn word when we went through Pine Bluff all the way through it to our particular job site and all the way back. That's all you need to know.
Yeah, but you're also the guy that uses big words. Like, you were born fucking
Intelligent.
Einstein. Yeah, like the intelligent, but not the common sense intelligent. Like you don't.
I'm learning that as we
shut
go.
the door.
Well, you don't want to just cut somebody loose in a standard until you
Yeah.
make sure they can know what to do when they come up to a stop sign or something on a hill.
Yeah.
There ain't
Kaleb.
but 3 pedals, Chief.
3. I drive with both my feet on a fucking regular vehicle, dude. Having a third pedal is fucking difficult.
Why?
Because he does it wrong, because he's unteachable.
Well, so my mom and dad taught me how to drive. And then
I
my
didn't teach you to drive with 2 fucking feet. That was
Y'all didn't.
You got that shit from your grandpa.
grandpa was teaching me some little hints on how to drive, and he drives with both his fucking feet.
Yeah, and your grandpa runs over motherfuckers too.
That explains a lot.
No comment. But yeah, so mom and dad taught me how to drive. I passed my test, and then grandpa was like, well, let me show you how to really drive. Here I am. Yeah, it's easy. Left foot, brake. Right foot, gas.
Or, hey, I need to slow down. Let me get off the gas and get on the brake.
You got to move your foot.
Or do you
man.
like your grandpa and just leave your foot on the gas and try to push the fucking brake?
Fucking do some burnouts in the red light, Hey, we fucking it up with this marshmallow looking van, dude,
Did you not try to drive the minivan?
No, you blew it up before I could drive the minivan. That thing was
Okay.
badass too. I was
Yeah.
wanting to drive it. I was going to drive it through my senior drive, and then
Well,
Dad
we got to
comes
get
in.
it going for your sister.
Oh, she going to do it? She going to do the senior drive?
Yeah, we'll paint it like the Mystery Machine.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Minivan, dude.
That'd
It's
be
like a
dope.
Japanese, like little cargo vans. Is that
Well,
what
it's
you
like
call
those
them?
little mini trucks,
Little K vans.
but it's
Yeah.
a van.
Yeah.
It's fucking badass, is what it is.
I do want one of them so bad it hurts, but I can't admit that in front of the folks that own them.
Well, let's fix it, and we can sell some crab legs out of it or some shit. You know,
There you go. You fitting 9
What the
crab
fuck
legs in there with
fuck
the two
you
of
come
us.
up with crab legs.
that's my favorite food, dude. Okay.
Are you driving through town, you see a man with a miniature minivan selling crab legs. You gonna buy those crab
I'm
legs?
stopping. I'm buying every fucking crab leg that dude
You're a
has.
fucking idiot.
Crab leg. That is the only reason I go to the beach is for crab legs. I hate the fucking beach. I hate sand in my
the
ass.
beach. The beach crab legs.
Put your britches
Fresh
on. You wouldn't
crab.
have no sand in your ass.
Fresh crab legs
Minivan in the middle of Pine Bluff.
with crab legs. A go.
You're a fucking idiot.
What's your favorite food? Crab legs?
No, fried bologna,
You're fucking weird.
fried bologna and fried tater sandwich.
I love fried bologna.
But what's your favorite food? Crab legs or lobster? Crab legs.
I mean, I like lobster. I like fried bologna too.
But what's your favorite food? If you were
Fried
done,
bologna.
you're on the death row.
Toast the bread, a little bit of mustard.
I was close to
Shit.
death row. And
You
when I
did-
got out, that
you
was
did
my
go to
meal I
jail.
wanted.
You did go to
When
jail.
I got home, Mama said, "What do you want?" I said, "I want a fried bologna and fried tater sandwich."
Bullshit.
I swear to God,
Do you want to get into that?
I don't give a fuck.
Holy shit.
Okay,
I didn't-
so
holy shit.
you went to jail. Or
I went to jail.
tell
when
us
I
that.
was probably
Tell us the whole story.
18, 19 years old. I went to jail.
What happened to get you in jail?
All right, so we were fucked up one night. Me and some of my buddies, and we were riding around, and some dude done scoped out a fucking winch at one of the that was on a truck at one of the Toyota dealerships in town. So I was like, "Oh fuck!" They wanted to go get the fucking winch. I was like, "All right, let's go." We was fucked up as a damn soup sandwich. So we get up there and I'm kind of looking out, right? And these motherfuckers are under there taking for fucking ever to get this fuck. They was gonna pull the brush guard and everything off, and they was taking forever. So I was like, just get the fuck out of the way. We got to get this shit done. So I get down there. This other motherfucker's supposed to be the fucking lookout, and undoubtedly he don't know how to look out. So get the winch off, throw in the back of the fucking truck, pulling out, and the fucking paper boy seen us.
The paper boy.
The fucking paper boy. He was throwing the goddamn paper and seen us and called the cops. So we're pulling out. By the time we get to the intersection, about fucking 5 or 6 cops pull up.
No shit.
Yeah. I was
You
like,
most wanted
"Oh,
a fucking
shit."
Arkansas, man.
Yeah, you can't get a fucking cop anywhere in town, and these motherfuckers are all at the goddamn, I guess, eating donuts right next door or something. Anyhow, so they pull up and stop us. We get out, and we're in a muddy ass. We've been mud riding. Truck muddy as fuck. Like looking around, looking in the back and see a fucking brand new fucking winch bumper ain't got a speck of mud on it. It's like, oh, these bitches just took this off something back here. So, anyhow, we go to jail. And just so happened it happened to be on a fucking holiday. So, we get stuck in jail for like 4 fucking days because the goddamn judge ain't in office.
Oh.
Yeah. And I'm locked up with this fucking little black dude with an afro named Larry.
Larry.
Yeah.
Larry.
Larry. And then this fucking huge ass fucking white dude named Larry.
No shit.
Yeah.
That was competition.
Me and the one of the dudes that was with us, first of all, when we go in there, they got us fucking handcuffed together. And you're walking down this damn aisle and all these motherfuckers are whistling and, you know, just doing dumb fucking shit.
Really?
Like, and he's a little dude. And I was like, look, dude, when I swing, you fucking swing, because I thought we was going to stay handcuffed fucking together. I don't know. I've never been in goddamn jail. Anyhow, so he don't get put in the same cell block as me. So I get put in there with Larry and Larry. So we're in there for like 4 fucking days, and I don't drink tea. I don't fucking eat a bunch of weird shit, and you get a bunch of fucking weird shit and fucking tea in jail. So these Larry and Larry, they've been in there for a while, so they get commissary. So it's like a fucking convenience store inside the jail, right? They can order shit from. So I'm trading these motherfuckers this Jack Mac. It's like homemade fucking tuna fish. They're fucking tearing it up. And
No
I'm like,
shit.
I ain't eating this shit. I'm trading that shit for some motherfucking Tang. I won't drink Tang to this fucking day. So that's all I fucking drank was goddamn Tang and oatmeal cream pies.
So, really?
No shit, man. These motherfuckers are in here making goddamn ramen noodle with fucking hot water out of the fucking shitter sink combo.
No shit. So okay. So you and your buddy are going into jail, right?
Yeah.
They're legit like whistling at you, like you see on TV.
Yeah, like that. Yeah. Hey, yeah.
No shit.
Now Larry and Larry wasn't whistling, but I didn't know who the fuck we was finna get locked up with.
So did you have anybody like when you got in there? You're 18 years old, so you're not like you are today. Big, strong Bebo. You're 18-year-old Bebo.
I wasn't no 18-year-old Bebo.
But what did you get my point?
I was
though?
pretty good sized Bebo.
You weren't 48-year-old, whatever, however you
7.
are. Okay. So did like anybody come up to you and be like, I'm the dominant one up in this bitch?
No, it was just Larry and Larry, and like I said, you had big fucking white Larry. He was in there for murder.
No shit.
Yeah.
And y'all were buddies?
Well, I mean, like a fucking in jail. Fuck yeah,
Y'all were
that
buddies in
motherfucker
jail?
had the goddamn oatmeal cream pies and Tang.
So he had your back.
Well, it was
As long
just
as you
it was
had the
4
fucking-
people to a cell block. You had an upstairs and a downstairs. So and these motherfuckers, hell, they had fucking tobacco in there, and
Really?
That's where I fucking learned how to smoke some fucking menthol, non-filtered, damn roll your own shit in there.
So you called a holiday weekend.
Yeah, I got fucked.
And so
And all they give you is a fucking mattress that's about 2.5 fucking inches thick, wrapped in plastic, and a damn wool ass fucking blanket.
Now, if you'd like to experience the prison mattress deal, the clubhouse does have prison mattresses.
And a pair of fucking rubber slides and a orange jumpsuit.
So on our last
and a
family
pair
reunion,
of boxers that says jail on the back.
Really?
Yeah.
Boxers? Is that all you walk around in?
Well, yeah, because the jumpsuit runs up in the crack of your ass.
Okay.
So
Did you drop the soap? And was it on purpose?
I don't think I took a shower them 4 days. How about no, I didn't.
But were you looking for the ones dropping the soap?
No.
Yeah,
no,
you were. Don't lie to me. 4 days? That's a long time, man.
No. I remember fucking from the little Larry that had the afro. There was fucking afro tumbleweed blowing on the fucking concrete.
So our last family reunion, we went to Louisiana. So we do it every year. Last day there, it's like a 4-day, event. We're going to leave, and Dad stops me. He's like, "Stop! Don't fucking leave! Don't move that fucking tire another centimeter." I'm like, "What the fuck?" And he's like, "I got some prison mattresses we're gonna take home." In this clubhouse we're recording at right now, downstairs, is 2 boxes full of prison mattresses.
It is.
And this dumbass, let's go get one. Lay on it again.
No.
See how
I done said, them hey, I won't go to jail again. Them motherfuckers going to shoot me in the back because I'm going to be running.
You know what this dumbass says we're going to do with them? Like, I ask him, like, that's cool, free prison mattresses. What are we going to do with them? Insulation.
Well, it could
A fucking prison mattress.
Hey, you could use them for soundproofing for your podcast.
I have foam.
That's fucking foam and them things. It ain't very goddamn thick because it don't help on them damn concrete shit you laying on.
So, you're in jail, not prison, jail.
I'm in jail.
Okay.
County jail.
Holiday weekend. You finally get out.
finally get out. First thing I do is tell Mom, hey, look, I know the dude that went to jail with me, his daddy probably don't even know he's in fucking jail. And his mama, I think, is fucking dead. So I said, look, we got to go bail this bitch out.
Really?
Yeah, I bailed my buddy out. And then I go eat me a fucking fried bologna and fried tater sandwich.
You're a better man than me. Because if I went to jail because you couldn't get a winch off, you going to sit for another 8 hours. It ain't going to.
Well, I had to go to find a bail bondsman and all that shit. So he was there for about 4 more hours.
I just hope I get in jail with Brock. I hope we get the same shower.
The Larry
I'm not
dude,
going to jail.
the big Larry that was in there for murder, come to find out after I got out, of course he's going to tell you he's all fucking innocent and shit.
Yeah.
Well, he ended up, he had married a chick that was from like Canada or somewhere. She was needing a green card. He married her so she'd get her green card, and he ended up killing her baby.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
So, like, when you're in there, kind of knowing what, did you know while you were in jail what they were in there for?
Yeah, they'll tell you. I think little Larry, I think he's in there for drugs.
So, like, were you, I'll be 100% honest, I know you're big bad Bebo, but were you nervous at all? Like, that was your first
Fuck
time?
yeah. So you got 4 fucking, it's like down one wall, there's 4 little concrete dividers with a little concrete platform built up about 2 foot high. That's got a little old fucking 2-inch mattress on it and a wool blanket and a plastic pillow. I forgot about the plastic pillow. And so you're laid up in a row, and right in the middle of all this shit, and you got glass fucking doors where the rest of the fucking jail is. You got a fucking shitter sink combo. Like, you got the shitter and the sink's built on the side. So if you got a shit, you're shitting in front of fucking 40 motherfuckers just sitting there watching you shit.
Did you hold it or did you go?
Oh, it took, yeah, I ended up having to shit. Them damn oatmeal cream pies got to me. There was some motherfucker coming there. We had goddamn pancakes with fruit cocktail sauce dumped on top of them one time. And then that old homemade, I called it Jack Mac or something. It was homemade tuna fish. And then fucking some ignorant motherfucker. You had like the little people that's been in there for a while that would bring the food, over jailers too, or in jail too. But they'd come around there hollering, juice, juice. Straight from Florida. And it's fucking apple juice. You don't get that. I mean, Florida is known for orange juice.
Yeah. Oh,
But,
shit.
Yeah, it was interesting.
You learned from it. You had fun while you were there. You were big
Yeah, I
boss of the 4-H.
Oh, I was like, so across, you got a hallway probably 10 foot wide, and then you got the same setup on the other side.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, Larry and Larry had the lighter. No, they had the tobacco.
Oh.
But fucking the motherfucker on the other side had the way to light the cigarette, right? So they had an ink pen that was hollowed out. And from that fucking piece of shit fucking blanket you had, they made a fucking rope. So they tied this hollowed out ink pen. They'd put the damn cigarette in there, and you'd have to throw it up under the doorway, and it'd go up under the other doorway. They'd drag it back with the rope. Well, so like half a day, the bottom roll is out. It's got a little common area, and then they lock them up, and the other half day, the top is out. Well, we were out, and they was needing a cigarette lit, so they wanted me to throw the motherfucker on the door. And I threw the motherfucker, and it missed the other fucking door, and the goddamn, the dude that worked there seen that shit and come and snatched it up. All them motherfuckers was mad at me. I was glad I got the fuck. No, hell no, I got the fuck up out of there. Larry didn't give a fuck, but the rest of them some bitches, that's matter than fuck.
But you had Big Larry from Canada to save your ass.
Yeah. He fucking killed their ass like he did in a little baby.
Yeah. So, You went duck hunting a lot as a kid. Moving on from the fucking,
Yeah.
criminal history, gray beard looking dude over there.
Bebo the felon.
Bebo, the big bad felon. Growing up, not only race cars was the big deal, but duck hunting.
Oh yeah. We used to.
So, I'm not a big duck hunter. I've never gone.
Yeah, we quit duck hunting before we had you.
I know, like Brock over here is like a huge
I love that shit.
duck hunter.
That used to be all we done was duck hunt.
That's something y'all could get along with. I can't.
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah,
I know
there's-
duck season's over this year, correct?
not yet.
No?
Got, what, 2 more weeks? Week and a half, something like that?
Yeah, something like that. I ain't kept up with it in a while. It used to be. I ain't been in a while, but I hear guys I work with talking about it now, and it ain't nothing like it used to be
No, sir.
whenever I was growing up.
No, not at all. The amount of birds has gone down, and the amount of idiots has gone up.
Yeah.
And it's a shit show 9 times out of 10. I will say though, this past week we've been running into them. I probably killed over 100 birds
Yeah.
in the last 4 days.
Yeah,
But
they
that
need to
comes
back.
with the
They need to
freeze.
back the season up. Is what they need to do.
Oh, I agree 100%.
We are in Arkansas, though, the duck capital of the
That
world.
is correct.
That is correct. That's what they call us.
We used to. We never went and not killed our limit of mallards.
Really?
Really. We had an old camp down there at the Lone Bell turnaround at Scatters. Blue Moon Duck Camp.
Oh, you was in the Blue Moon?
We built the Blue Moon.
Really?
Yeah, me and my dad built the Blue Moon.
I got you.
Now, before the Blue Moon, we had the Mosquito Den,
Yeah.
which was if you go right past the Blue Moon, across the bridge, that first parking lot, stay to the right, and the first little open area, we had a camp there.
Mosquito Den.
The Mosquito Den.
Y'all are good as was the Blue Moon named after the beer?
No, that was before Blue Moon beer.
That's where.
This was before Blue Moon beer?
Yeah, that was before
You're that
Blue-
fucking old?
I'm fucking that old.
I got some of that at home.
There's a Blue Moon beer sign on the outside of it now, though.
Yeah, I've seen
it?
pictures of it.
That's where Jackson and them stay at.
Yeah. Like, my cousin took it over, I guess, after y'all gave it up.
Yeah. Yeah, I quit. I mean, I probably about 4 or 5 years after we built the Blue Moon, I kind of quit duck hunting. Got into squirrel hunting with dogs.
I remember that.
That's fun.
That was
And
fun. Squirrel hunting and rabbit hunting is what I remember you taking me on as a kid, and that was like a
Yeah.
fucking blast, dude.
I love squirrel hunting with a dog, and that runs right in the time of duck season.
Yeah, my whole childhood, we squirrel hunted with dogs, and it's some of the best memories I've got. It was really fun. All my buddies would load up and go with our dads, and
Yeah.
it was fun. It was really fun. I ain't done it in a while.
We ended up that, and then, like, we did a squirrel camp, like 1 week a year.
Yeah,
And ended up cutting into, like, family reunion.
we'd,
Of course,
sti-
we're gonna
we'd
see
go
the family.
still hunting then, though. We wouldn't hunting with dogs.
Yeah. But obviously, we go see the family, from
Yeah.
Louisiana, all over the country. It's one time a year we get to see each other. We're going to go to that over squirrel hunting, but we get back, old Dutch, the dog, is getting to
Yeah.
work. All right, let's take a break. All right, back to duck hunting. Y'all said you want to tell a story.
All right, tell you a story of probably the last duck hunting trip I went on. So we're over at Lone Bell Turnaround. Go in. Well, before that, the night before, we asked Dad if he wants to go because Daddy was a big duck hunter too. It was me and my brother-in-law and some of our buddies. Daddy's like, nah. Well, he's like, yeah, I might. If you know my dad, he ain't gonna let you know if he's doing something till the last damn minute. So I was still living at home. So brother-in-law comes to pick me up. I asked Dad if he's gonna go. No, my stomach's bothering me. I don't think I'm gonna go. So we head out, get over and get set up where we're at. We take the handicap trail to the right. Turn around, go down there. We ain't got a whole lot of water down there then, so we set up in some buckbrush. Anyhow, you could use robo-ducks in the scatters then.
Wow.
So we got a robo-duck set up. So our robo-ducks the box is sitting out on the levee. leave it out there, get set up, get to working some ducks. We done killed a few ducks. And get to working some ducks, and some motherfucker over there starts shooting at our swings right down from us. Like, this motherfucker, so I holler over at him, you know. That's about why I got out of duck hunting, from motherfuckers like that.
Right.
And holler at them, and they don't say nothing. So, anyhow, get another group in, start working them ducks. Motherfucker starts sky busting at them. Fuck. This motherfucker over here is fucking our hunt up, you know. So, holler at him again, cuss the motherfucker out. And this motherfucker, there's an old dead snag right above about where we're standing at. I done cussed this motherfucker out, and this motherfucker, boom, boom, shoots the top of that goddamn snag, fucking limbs falling every damn where and shit. And I was like, God damn. And everybody over there, oh man, that motherfucker might as well shot. You know, they just trying to pump me up because they knew I was already pissed off. So I was like, you know, y'all motherfuckers are right. This son of a bitch might as well been shooting at us, you know, dropping that shit down on us.
You done met Larry and Larry.
Yeah. No, I ain't met. Yeah, I done met Larry and Larry then.
You knew what to do.
Yeah. So they keep pumping me up. So hell, I just dropped down about fucking waste time, bust a couple of rounds off through that damn buckbrush. And hell, we stayed out there another 30 minutes or so. It was getting about the end of the hunt. Get back out to the damn rubbo duck box, and on top of it, there's about 3 or 4 little round, you know, them old puffy peppermints that you get in them single wrappers. That's what my daddy, I always got a pocket full of them damn things.
Yeah.
Well, there's about 3 or 4 of them sitting on top of that fucking rubbo duck box, and I was like, God damn, the only motherfucker I know that eats them so much is my daddy. I was like, I shot my fucking daddy. So we load up. I haul ass back to the parking lot, get up there, and this motherfucker's sitting on my goddamn tailgate with his feet swinging, just cheesing like a jackass eating sawbriar. And I was like, Daddy, what the hell? Was that you down there? He's like, yeah. I said, I shot it. He said, no, you didn't shoot at me. He said, after I shot, I left. I knew what y'all crazy fuckers was going to do. And that was about the last time I went duck hunting.
You thought you shot him.
I thought I done killed my daddy.
You didn't look, though. You just went to the truck.
well,
You're like,
yeah, I'd
fuck
go-
this. We're leaving the fucking country.
Well, no, I was going to make sure daddy, I was going to see if he's at the truck first. If not, I was going to go back and look for him floating. But,
Oh, man.
hell, I probably wasn't 20 years old then.
Damn. I can't imagine what life was like in the 40s. You do that. So, like, me and Kaleb and Brock are the same age. You know, I just turned 21. You know, we're like, damn, 21. All you had to look up to. It's the last age limit requirement. You know, you get to drink now.
Yeah.
After that, all there is to look forward to is 35. You can run for president. That's it.
Yeah, that ain't happening.
No.
Yeah. So, like, what the fuck did you do when you turned 22 and you realized this is life?
Well, let's see.
It gets hard. Like, it gets hard. Like, I've always hated birthdays.
That didn't bother me none.
It bothers
I mean,
me.
Shit, I partied, which hell, I've always looked older than I am, as you can tell. But hell, by the time I was fucking 21, I was tired of going to the fucking bars and shit, you know.
Yeah.
So
Life in the 40s, Just got out of prohibition or whatever you call it. No alcohol allowed.
prohibition.
Prohibition. There you go. You would know.
Yeah, I know.
But like whenever you did realize like aging, this is it. What did you do to overcome like the bad feelings and shit?
I'll be honest with you, it ain't bothered me any. Not one bit. I mean,
Yeah, but you got married early. You had your life set early.
I got married when I was 26, maybe.
Okay, so not early.
Had kids about 2 years after
the
that,
right
2 or
age.
3 years.
at the average age, probably,
Yeah.
you know. Well, damn, I guess it's just modern age. You know, we feeling. Are y'all feeling this way, or is it just me?
Not
I
really.
know me and Caleb had talked about this before.
I'm
Yeah,
kind of in the
man.
same boat Bebo is. Hell, I've been buying my buddy's beer since I was 14 because
Yeah.
I've had this goatee since I was damn 12.
Yeah, you look like you're
So-
fucking older than Dad right now, except for the gray. You know.
Well,
Shit, when I was we was in high school, we'd pull up to the fucking liquor store. My mom and him had a Suburban, and I'd get that motherfucker on the weekends. Load, fucking hell, we'd have 10 motherfuckers in that. So much I pull up at the liquor store drive through. What y'all want? The motherfucker just start passing it back. Every now and then they try to card me, and I go to the next one.
Damn.
To all you liquor store owners out there, that's how you lose business.
well, can't none of us understand them.
Drink
Can't none of them
responsibly. Make sure
understand
you're
us
of
no
age.
way. They ain't from here.
Drink responsibly. Make sure you're of age.
You're a very good boy for buying this beer.
Oh, but shit.
Well, that's we're getting close to the end of it. About to wrap it up, but you know, I've had fun tonight.
Yeah.
You know,
Yep.
different having your dad on. You know, you feel like you limit what you could say, but I said it fucking anyways. I held my best self back a little bit, but you know, I know y'all got a lot of questions y'all want to ask him, and he'll be back on for sure. You know, send those. We got Twitter, we got Instagram, we got a Snapchat. Just any questions you got, send it to us and be like, you know, at Bebo, send it to us on our DMs and do like Bebo or something so we know it's a question for him. All right, so we're getting towards the end of it, you know, but minor announcement I want to make. The major announcement will be coming in the next episode that we record, but there ain't enough time for y'all to give a heads up. So February the 2nd, we're looking at doing a live audience podcast. Just like how you will message about Bebo questions about me or whatever. Message us and say February the 2nd. We'll give you the details on the live podcast, on our Instagram, and our Twitter,
X.
X. Yeah. Snapchat, we don't really get on that very much, but I do check the Instagram and that stuff pretty often. So make sure to not email. DM. Yeah, what is that? Down low.
Direct message.
Oh, okay. Direct message. Direct message us
God bless.
and tell us, you know, hey, February the 3rd, that's all you got to say. I'll give you the details on it. We're looking at
February 2nd.
February 2nd. And looking at doing a live audience. So if you're interested in being on that, you know, hop on. There will be a lot of your chance to be on the podcast. We'll have some different stuff there. You can get some clubhouse stuff, wristbands, and that's about it. That's all we know of right now. More of it will come out in the next episode. But just giving y'all a heads up, that way y'all can plan, because the next episode will come out pretty close to February the 2nd. Maybe on February the 2nd if it comes out. No, I'm thinking about it. It probably is. So,
Yeah.
message our Instagram, all that stuff will be in the description below. Make sure to check out our YouTube channel for the video. This will come out a couple days after the video. I know episode 3, the video took a little bit longer to come out, so we had some camera issues, but we've got that kind of fixed out now, and
Hopefully.
yeah, hopefully. This should come out a couple days after the podcast. If not, then we'll give a update on the Instagram. But check us out. Is there anything else y'all want to say?
Nope.
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 I'm blank.
Well, we want to thank you for being on the podcast. And have you seen our outros before?
What?
Have you seen our outros before?
You know he don't watch it that long.
No.
No.
We're going to say,
Let's just have him say it.
yeah. Well, no, we'll all say it.
Sing
So
you
we're going to
wink,
do
bitch.
3, 2, 1, and it's going to be like, thank you for visiting the clubhouse. We're all going to say it at the same time.
Yeah, I'm sure I'm gonna be the only motherfucker saying that since
Yeah.
you wink.
Okay. All right. You ready? 3, 2, 1.
Thank you for visiting the clubhouse.
Thank you for visiting the clubhouse. Because we're going to go in a row now.
Peace.
Thank you for visiting their clubhouse.
Yeah.